Alright bros, what's going on? We are back with some more ladder action, and today we have my most infamous team, the quadruple, or I think it was in quintuple assault vest spam. And this time we have a revamped team, revamped by CTC, the base lord himself, for the modern metagame. And we're gonna see if it's still able to hold up with the same general core and premise. So like we said, we have AV Kirim, AV Dogi, Xiao's Dogi, probably my favorite Pokemon in Gen 9. He's got that dog in him, you know. Goldango this time is Choice Scarf instead of Assault Vest. We have a Deoxys Speed with a Jetpack and Spikes instead. So we're going for a Hazard Spam this time instead of Assault Vest Overwhelm. We got a typical defensive Landorus with Stonage, I think, to snipe Moltres for Dogi. And then we got Great Tusk, this time without AV as well. We're going for a boot set. You gotta run boots now with all the webs coming around, so that's kind of the purpose of that. If you guys enjoy my content, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for the game coming up. Also wanted to give a quick shout out to my members. Much love and very much appreciated. Alright, it looks like we are number 17 on the ladder. 1969, not bad at all. I did play on this account with Blunder and 3D earlier. That should be uploaded to his channel soon. You're gonna like that one. It's super chaotic and crazy. I think we went 2-2, so the rank didn't really change at all. And we did drop a little bit of points, but that's kind of offset by decay happening anyway, so not a big deal. And now for real, I will cut until we finally find a game on the ladder. Alright, our first matchup is against DefQuint Essential. And I gotta say, this does look like a prime matchup for Assault Vest Spam, just looking at his team. Oh my god, Dogi actually goes ballistic into this guy's team, which you'd love to see. I'm gonna assume Lando is not the lead, because you can't lead Lando into Kirim, and Kirim is in my first slot. That's just quick maths. Will say, what I could lose to is Raging Bolt with a fancy Terra. Actually, probably not with Assault Vest Kirim and 2 grounds. Combine Valiant could definitely be tough if it's Psyshock. That might actually smoke me. But I think I'm going to lead Dogi, because it leads into good into everything besides Lando, which does not come out. So I am going to go ahead and Gunk Shot. I am not the... Oh! That was a really nice Scizor, actually. I kind of want to respect dual wing beat on this, so I'm actually going to go Lando here. Okay. So we trade Landos. I guess I'll go for Rocks. Yeah, that's not bad for me. And now I can click U-turn. This could be Stone Edge, which is why they went for that. Nope, they click Earthquake. Well, dumb clicking Earthquake means I'm just going to go to my Tusk and get a free spin off while threatening him with Ice Spinner. That doesn't seem bad at all for me. Okay. So now I want to make an aggressive double into Kirim on the obvious Ogerpon, I think. Yep, perfect. And here we can go for an Earth Power, I think, to chip that Scizor down. Perfect, perfect. Plays are really falling in line for us. Okay, it reveals Citrus Berry. I assume this is a Defog Scizor, not an SD, but we're about to find out. Yep, Defog. Now I'm gonna get Rocks up. I was hoping they would respect me U-turning on the Ogerpon, but, you know, it's understandable that they do not. I kind of want to just hard Kirim on this Ivy Cudgel, because I don't expect it to be play rough on this set. Yeah. And now we can Draco, I think. Oh, it is player of U-turn. Okay. That's a nice pick from them then. That means I'm going to go Dogi, and we're going to Ice Punch now to catch the Lando. If Scizor comes in, I want to say it might actually die to Drain Punch plus Ice Punch. But Lando does come in, which should die. Nice. Okay, now Ogerpon is kind of a big threat, but I think this game is still definitely in our control. Okay, Raging Bolt is now in with that special attack booster. I'm going to go ahead and go for a Gunk just to trade well into this. If we connect and get a Poison, it looks really good. We don't get a Poison, but I think that's okay. Now we can just sack Dogi. Yeah, that Wogerpon looks really tough now. kind of want to Deoxys. Because no matter if would I go to revenge this, freeze his Wogerpon in, which is kind of annoying. But maybe there's nothing we could do about that. And the HP on Deoxys is more worth it. So we're gonna go for Tusk. Yeah, this game kind of slipped out of hand. That came from me overestimating this Ogerpon, or under rather. Because U-turn Play Rough is really not a common set, but maybe it's 4 attacks knockoff, which is pretty good here. I kind of want to go Deoxys here to be up in sacks, because we do chew an Ivy Cudgel without the crit. Yep, and now we can go for a Psycho Boost. Okay, so Rocks stay up forever, which is good. Now we can go Gold. We do have the Shadow Ball. He goes for the chip, which reveals our EV spread. Yeah, I don't think we're going to win this game, but it could come pretty close. Okay, I'm going to say we need Goldango. I think we just might lose to Calm Mind Valiant or something like that. I'm going to calc knockoff from Valiant because we could try to bank that he's not Calm Mind. Okay, knockoff should never kill. So we could actually Terra our Landorus just to beat this. It's not the worst play ever. I'm trying to think of another way. Like if we Shadow Balled here, Deoxys forces it out. I think we lose to Iron Valiant anyways. It's not like we can really afford that. We could actually Lando. Because if this is just Ivy Cudgeling us, you would have to Terra in order to kill us. So I imagine it might actually click knockoff here. And then we can go Lando. Terra U-turn. And then we keep a sack up. But how important is that? This is a really tricky turn. He could just Terra. It's not even the worst play ever. Because there are other options to sack Great Tusk. Let Great Tusk die, then bring in Landorus. And we don't have the Terran, we can just U-turn. Which might be better. Or we could just Shadow Ball and this might not be knockoff. It could be non-knockoff. And just pray for that. Nah, I think we have to go Landorus and hope he knocks here. Okay, does go for the Cudgel, unfortunately. I'm still tempted to Terra U-turn though. Yeah, I think I will. We avoid that crit. Perfect. Now I am going to Deoxys. Now we're going to click knock. Oh, so they actually cudgel, so I could have Shadow Balled twice technically, but it's all good. I'm going to sack Tusk here. Okay. Now we bring gold. Moment of truth. If this is Terra Ghost, we just lose on the spot. But if it's not, we have a chance. Oh, it's electric. Okay. Okay, that means we lost anyways, because Shadow Ball's not even OHKOing this. Damn, that's tough. GG. Something I honestly didn't realize before is how weak my team is to Wogerpon. I think I had Zamazenta on the original over Deoxys. So it's like slightly better into it, but Wogerpon is just a giga threat. Like I'm pretty sure if it comes in versus Lando, you have to take the intimidated Ivy Cudgel trade into it. But yeah, we'll catch you for the next game. That person was pretty high ranked, so I think they played it pretty well. And that U-turn playoff really caught us off guard. Alright, we have our next game, and of course, you can never escape the stall gaming. Good lord. But I think we have tools to get around it, so I'm okay. Never say good luck to a stall player. Because if that happens, and they do get lucky versus you, you're going to be upset. Alright, we're going to lead Deoxys here. Because Gliscor is obviously leading. Knock Deoxys looks quite good. We just have to disrespect this Gliscor. I think we did play this guy in a video actually, but I forget what the Gliscor set was. I assume it's Spikes on this team. Okay. Amogus lead. Wait, can I just Psycho Boost something? What do I lose from that? Heatran comes in. Okay. Oh, the Psycho Boost goes left. That was a nice like 20% chip. But that was not meant to be. Alright, we can just spike up once here. Lava Plume comes in. Is it going to burn us too? Nope. Okay. But we do have to superpower for the chip, so we could get burned from this flame body here. Nope. Alright. I'm going to bring Kyurem in. He has a Blissey, and I don't have Scale Shot on this specific Kyurem, so it doesn't really matter. But we can just Ice Beam, I guess. Don't really lose anything from it. Actually, we might as well Earth Power, because Ice Beam versus Earth Power versus Blissey doesn't actually matter. I think we actually have a really good shot here. This should be a very interesting game. Actually, this person has to Scout, I'm pretty sure. So I think they have to go Aloe once, and then pivot based on that. So I'm actually going to Freeze Dry, because Tran should definitely be preserved. Okay, Corv comes in. This is taking quite a bit, I think. Yep. And now we can go Tusk on the Blissey. Okay. I'm liking my odds more and more here. This Corv should definitely not Roost or anything. But who knows? It could happen, I guess. Okay. So I was completely wrong, but it's all good. We're going to click Knock now. Okay, Aloe comes in. That being knocked is a pretty big deal. And I'm actually going to risk spin here, because it's going to be hard for them to get Hazards back up with Heatran. Okay. So Corv coming in is always going to be a free gold. Alright. I kind of want to trick this a Scarf to really limit the capabilities of what this thing can do. But no, I'm just going to go Kyurem. Flip turn crits. Telling you, Psycho Boost into flip turn into oh, we crit the Heatran. Never mind. It's gonna say, you can never give them an inch or it'll take a mile. Alright, I'm gonna just click Ice Beam, to be completely honest, because it's gonna do a lot. Yeah, 59. And now I'm gonna double Okidogi, and we're gonna start doing Okidogi things, guys. This will be fun. Facing against Stall, you have to somehow pressure them enough. Alright, so I would assume Aloe comes in here. Or Amoonguss. Okay. I'm gonna click Gunk Shot. You can fish for a poison on Aloe that I assume comes in. Yep. If we get a poison here. Although I'm now remembering, this was the guy that dodged all the poisons previously. Guess we'll Drain. Not feeling good about the Drain though. Nah, last time they risked the Sludge Bomb like a million times. Surely they just stay in and Wish Up or Flip Turn. But if they don't, it'll be sad. Oh my. Guys, we know how this goes, don't we? It's all good, it's all good. We pressure a lot with hazards now that these guys are all knocked. Just get rocks up here. We're slow Lando, so we could slow turn out. Okay, spikes up is a really big deal. Okay. I think I'll go Dogi here, because I don't want to get toxic or anything. And we should always threaten this out with Ice Punch, I'm pretty sure. Yo, when's the last time I started one of these videos off with a dub? It's been quite a while. It happens. Imagine if this was poisoned. I'm gonna go Lando here. Because if they take Helm, this Aloe is really gonna struggle to switch in. Okay, now I'm gonna double Deoxys. because Protect should come out. Or Hard Corv. Okay. Now I go back to gold. With Scarf Gold, I can always Shadow Ball once, I think. Okay. I don't remember if this was Earthquake or not, but I'm just gonna Cure him to play it safe. I don't mind Cure him getting Toxic, to be honest. Okay. How Earth Power here? Right. Now I'm just gonna Great Tusk versus this every single time. Then we'll just click Knock. And we'll go gold on this every time. That's permanent chip basically. Because they try to defog. We Shadow Ball once. They're not gonna let their Blissey get tricked, is my assumption. So they either go Gliscor or Aloe to scout once. Yep, or Amoonguss. That makes sense as well. So this should take a lot. Nice. And now we're going to do a sequence of events that really puts the pressure on Stall. Okidogi, and then Deoxys on Aloe. Yes, sir. And then we get up another spike. It's perfect. Yup, because Corv has to come in every time. It's a really big deal. Now we go gold. Now we can trick, low-key. I don't think we need to. Nah, I like trick here. Okay. Aloe takes the boots. It's fine. I don't want gold to get burned, because I think that's the only way we can lose. So I'm going to hard cure him on the Scald, I assume. Okay, nice play going to Blissey there. Now I just hard Tusk again though. Oh, they're Flamethrower. Oh, that is a lot. Okay. Now we Knock again. Oh, if they went Corv there, or Aloe there, that actually would have been a little bad. So that's kind of scary. Okay. Is this Blissey gonna let its boots get tricked off? I'm okay with that. As long as we don't get burned here. Nice. Now we just go Dogi. You could go Lando. I don't mind Lando. No, I like Dogi more because Dogi means Gliscor can't come in for free. Because I will 100% of the time take the Earthquake versus Gliscor trade. Alright. Now I'm going to Ice Punch. Just play it safe. Yeah, we could fish a little bit. I'll Ice Punch again. Why not? Drain Punch I think is a little better there, but Ice Punch does the most damage. This Aloe is really taking a beating right now. Okay. Corv back in. We're not going to make any chokes, so we're just going to switch out. Now I'm going to click Focus Blast into Blissey. With all those hazards coming down, it should do quite a bit. Despite 2 at KO, how much does Focus Blast do? No, not even close, bro. It's wild. I kind of want to get my final spike, so I'm going to hard Deoxys. If he goes for a read in Seismic Tosses, that's fine. Because then this thing would be at 1 HP. I don't know if Superpower is enough to threaten them out. Looks like it is, thankfully. And now I'm going to go ahead and just Psycho Boost. If they knock me out with Gliscor, that's fine. I'll take it, in fact. I go for a Protect. Maybe Scouting Ice Beam, but it's fine. Whatever. I don't mind Deoxys going down. Because now we just bring Kyurem in. And we win the extreme long game versus Blissey. Because that thing has taken so much damage when it comes in. About 37.5%. Yup. And now we can just go Dogi. Now we can just Drain. I don't like this kind of stall because you rely so much on Corviknight to do everything for you, to switch into knockoffs, to defog everything off. And if you face a simple hazard stack knock team with Goldango, you're kind of clipped. Alright. I am just going to hard Lando. No, I can hard Tusk. If he Lava Plumes, I'm fine with that. Well, maybe not actually. Oh, okay. Perfect. I can just Ice Spinner. And we know we're faster because Lando outsped, so this should get forced out by Ice Spinner. Yep. Now back to gold. Yeah, I don't think there's anything they can do to win this. I will Focus Blast here, because why not? Does Ability Shield Corviknight get through? I don't know. It's interesting. I think this thing might still be toxic though, so we kind of want to respect it. I'm gonna hard Tusk. Not much can get Rock Slip versus me. Okay, cool. It's gonna Rapid Spin. I'm not really gonna respect this Gliscor at all. If it knocks me out with Earthquake, that's fine. Yep. And they're always so scared. I think at that point, as the opponent, you have to take that trade. But it's all good. Alright. That's fine. I'll just go back to Tusk. I don't mind. We're not gonna mess around here. Kyurem should just win just staying in versus everything, in fact. Just gonna spin. Alright, let's see if Earthquake knocks us out. Oh, it's toxic. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind Tusk going away here. That's fine. Aloe gets sacked here because you're now regenerating enough HP. I might go ahead and queue another game because I don't want this stall video to take up the bulk of the time, you know? But what can you do? I am gonna just assume we're faster. And even if we're not, I think we still win anyways. Yep. Goodbye, Heatran. They're hoping for a Goldango double there. Okay. That burn is low-key a little annoying. But I think it's okay. Because I could just stay in there. But now I'm going to double to Kyurem. Maybe they Toxic here. Toxic would have been a great play, but they're not about it like that. I'll just Lando. There's U-turn. Alright. We'll just Dogi. Then we'll Ice Spam the score that comes in. It's not doing a lot, but he can get up all the hazards he wants. I don't think it matters in this endgame. Now Corv gets sacked. Now Gliscor comes back in. Because you do get an extra poison heal from clicking Protect. Or not. Okay. Maybe this is clicking Synthesis. Maybe that's why. Alright, we'll keep the sack. Might as well. I will Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball's quite free. That foul play actually does a bit more than I thought it would. It's all good though. Now we can just make a rain spam. I'll sack Dogi here. We'll just cure him. Still not worried at all. We can just Lando. He might think we're mono U-turn, so I can actually go for a Stone Edge here. Of course we don't connect. Okay, you know what? Now that we missed that, it actually is a little concerning. If they go for a Toxic here. They do, but they miss, thankfully. There's a little bit of justice to be had in this game. I will pick Draco because I can. Huh! Nice. Maybe the endgame wasn't played completely optimally, sacking Tusk, but I thought it would just get really annoying if this Gliscor was allowed to Earthquake and Toxic my whole team. So, I'm kind of okay with it. Wait, he's fat. Wait, he's slower. Huh. Interesting. Alright, move on to the next. Alright, we got our next game, and it looks like a fantastic AV Kira matchup. Also, Deoxys lead looks quite good, I think. I think we will end up going for Deoxys lead. I think it covers the most things. And like I said, or not like I said, but like I was thinking, even if we get forced out by Lando here, it's just a free Kira. We do waste our item, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright, we Ice Beam. If they go Goldengo, we're willing to take the trade and to make it rain. Okay. That Ice Beam... Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, now that feels a little bad. Guys, there's this phenomenon in Pokemon called the wine and dine. AKA, when you complain enough, you start to get hacks on your side. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, thankfully they thaw. Oh my god. Oh, I would have felt terrible if they didn't. So, I'm actually glad that that happened. Alright. Oh my god. Battle Bond Greninja. Absolutely hard countered by AV Kirim, the boss. That looks like red card damage because that took way too little. I am okay with headlonging here. I think at this point, after that hacks we got versus the Goldango, which, you know, maybe it didn't click Make It Rain, but we were faster than it, so we would have happily taken the trade from 0 Special Attack Goldango, and then we still have AV Dogi for Greninja, so it wasn't like completely unfortunate. Well, it wasn't completely doomed, but it was definitely completely unfortunate for our opponent there. But, you know, that just happens sometimes. This game is true evil, and the fact that we all keep coming back will always be a mystery, right? Alright, we're just gonna Rapid Spin. Even if they're Earth Power, it's whatever. Ice Spinner. Guess we could knock, doesn't matter. We'll Headlong. We'll Ice Spinner. We'll Headlong. We'll Ice Spinner. We'll Dogi. That pump does a surprising amount. It's all good. We'll just gunk here. And now a hard switch to our Tusk. Yep. And I have a feeling the Terra comes out here. But if Terra comes out, I think we 100% win. So I'll click spin. Alright. Now we can bring Kieran the Baus back in. Go for Beam. His Kieran comes in. It's about to reveal its set to us, but I'm gonna go Lando one time. Scale shot. I will go Goldango. And then I'll click trick. Assuming this Terras. Okay. Get on Lando here. Lando covers his rocks. And then I can get my rocks. Low-key, that might have been a throw. But I think it's fine. Because if Greninja flinches us now, it looks real bad. But what can you do about that? And we deserve it anyways. Alright, let's go for pump. There we go, Kyurem. Yeah, this was greatly misplayed, I think. The fact that we can lose to a flinch there. Luckily, it does not happen, though. Alright, where's Draco? I mean, that's a tough game. That one you don't feel happy about because you got lucky and you also kind of misplayed, right? Like, I think I definitely could have taken it a bit slower, but it is what it is, and we'll move on to the next. I expect to get egregiously robbed in future videos and future games now. Alright, we're playing against a team that looks like it was in the first SV edition of Overused. My Kyurem looks insane into this with Terra. Does it? Yeah, I can easily Terra for free. I like Deoxys here as a lead. Knockoff Tusk also looks fantastic. Overall, looks like a great matchup for us. Garchomp is kind of a threat. Scale Shot Mons, because we have no fairy type, are also really scary. Like DD Kyurem with the Terra. Alright. Gholdengo is in. This is just a Psycho Boost for us. And then we eject into Dogi? Yeah. Maybe it's Lando. Yeah, we'll eject to Lando. That's fine with me. Right. Now we'll get rocks up. Now we'll hard Gholdengo, I guess, on their rocks. Yeah. Now we can just make it rain, though. That is a worthwhile trade for us. Oh, it's leftovers. Interesting. Now I'm gonna Deoxys, and I'll just Psycho Boost again. I think that's quite free. Or we could Superpower. I think Superpower kills. Nah, we'll Psycho Boost. Yep. Okay, so Gholdengo's looking to recover up versus us, but that actually gives us an opportunity to spike, which I'm down for. Now we go Great Tusk, and we can go for a Knock. Knock should kill this. Yeah, Knock should cleanly knock this out. Sure. The reason I go for Knock instead is because I don't want the defensive drop. Because Valiant can come in right now. Low-key, I'm gonna go for Spin here and Terra. Because I don't think we need our... Ooh. Nah, I need this hazard off. I'm gonna go for Spin. That's fine. That Moonblast did quite a bit. But we just headlong here. This Amoonguss should get 2 KO'd because we're max attack. Yep. And we'll knock it out. And Valiant's back in. It's definitely some Scarf set. I'll just go Dogi here. Cool. I'll go for Ice Punch. Okay. I'll just Drain now. So it's a Scarf Valiant for sure, because they were locked into it. Now we can knock this Garg, see what's up. That knocked it a lot, so it's definitely a curse set. But now we can just go Kyurem. We can just Freeze Dry. Wow! Wait, why did Garg take so little from that? But I think that's a very low roll to do 49. And Garchomp can't do it. Alright, we are one game off of 2000 elo. I'm gonna call it there, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Does this team still hold up? I don't think so. I think we actually got very, very lucky this game. So I actually would not use this at all, or an iteration of this at all. To be honest, like, we got really lucky versus the previous guy. That game could have gone completely different with Rocks Up and Greninja versus us. In this game, I don't think we got really lucky. I mean, we got a Psycho Boost crit, which lets us knock off instead of Headlong Rush to kill. Actually, that didn't matter, but I think generally speaking, like, we definitely got a little bit lucky this video. We did end up with a record of 3-1, but I would say, did this team deserve it, or did some of our plays get us there? So, yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to take care, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will catch you soon for the next videos. Peace.